The Special Investigating Unit is conducting a search and seizure operation in Lepelle Northern Water Offices in Polokwane. The bust concerns an irregular 1.6 billion rand tender for the Giyani Water project. Around 55 villages have been without clean drinking water for 8 years since the project started. Newzroom Afrika's reporter Pelane Phagadi spoke to the SIU in the search and seizure.
With millions has moved to try and recover 2.2 billion rand that was awarded irregularly as a tender to LTE Engineering and eventually to Khato Civils, which was subcontracted to LTE Engineering. Just to hear about that irregularity and why the SIU has come to this particular building here, the Lepelle Northern Water buildings in Polokwane, to try and search and seize some of the belongings of this particular company, perhaps to get to the bottom of the allegations of corruption and find out if indeed all has been true. Kaiser Khanyago, the spokesperson. Kaiser, share with us, what are you as the SIU doing here? What is it that you are looking for?
As you might know, that we have been investigating some of the projects that were happening here, and we then asked the Lepelle people to give us documentation, and they were not forthcoming. They basically refused to give us information that we wanted to finalize that investigation. And we then had to go and get an order to come and search the premises because we need those documentation for us to make sure that we finalize this project. And if there's any part that is corrupt, we need to deal with it. If we feel that the contract that they've entered into is illegal, we've got to take it to our courts to make sure that they are set aside. And once that is done, we then have to go and recover the money. That is the reason why we came here this morning unannounced to come and get all the documents, and we're going to spend most of the day here getting from office to office.
Anything in particular that you're looking for from the SIU point of view? Perhaps when you've already done your groundwork and investigation, you would know what kind of a puzzle is missing from the piece. What exactly are you looking for?
It is very difficult. If we say this on television now, the people doing whatever, but we know specifically what kind of documents we're looking for, and in some cases we even know where to find them. Therefore, all we wanted is to then get in here, get them, and take them along with us, because these are the documents we've been asking for. And if they had given the documents to us at the time that we were asking for, we wouldn't be where we are now.
2.2 billion rand that you guys are moving to try and recover. And do you perhaps know at this stage during your investigation to what amount in that, I know it's all irregular, but what amount may have just gone missing and went thin into there?
At the moment we don't, but the one thing I need to explain is that when we go to the court to recover money, we do what we call just an equitable amount, because 2 point whatever on a contract might be the value of the contract, but that doesn't necessarily mean this is the whole amount that we will recover, because I'll just give a specific, but you inflate the price. The just and equitable might be the difference because the car is there. You understand? This is the kind of thing that people need to understand. They must differentiate between the value of the contract and the just and equitable amount that we need to get.
Definitely. Kaiser Khanyago, the spokesperson of the Special Investigations Unit there, just telling us that they'll be spending most of the day here. They already know what they are looking for and where exactly to search in their search and seizure operation here at the Lepelle Northern Water Offices in Polokwane. So we'll be here to check out if they would have found what they want, and they'll perhaps also share with us the kind of operation that they've had there, if it was successful at this particular point, if they indeed would have found what they are looking for. Well, for Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405, I'm Pelane Phagadi in Polokwane.